Well, good morning, everybody. It's 8:30 a.m. on July the 5th, and we have subtropical depression, I guess now, Arthur, moving through. I'm in my car, sitting in front of my house, obviously. That's that rose bush that I was standing in front of yesterday in the latest video that I put up. I think it's going to be in sad shape at the end of the day. Anyway, I'm about to drive out to the provincial park, Cove, which is on the open side of the island, open to the Bay of Fundy. Usually there's some pretty good surf out there in one of these storms. I'm not so sure if we haven't already had the worst of it. The television and radio, of course, are still talking doom and gloom like you'd think it was the end of the world. But I looked on the weather radar online, and it looks to me like down south of us, there isn't anything much left. Well, of course, radar doesn't show wind, but it doesn't look like there's any heavy rain south of us, and this is coming up from the south. It looks like most of it has already passed through here, although it is blowing and rainy here still. Haven't lost the electricity. It's flashed on and off half a dozen times since I got up around 6 a.m. So hopefully if there aren't any trees across the road, the next little clip will be the surf at Herring Cove. Well, there's the surge, such as it is, not all that impressive. Not right now, anyway. The tide is on the way down. It was high tide around 5 a.m. And on the way up here, I didn't see any trees down or anything. There was a couple of branches on the street that I live on, but no serious damage here at all. And as I say, I think according to the radar anyway, it looks like we've already seen the worst of it, unless there's something further south that isn't showing up on the radar yet. These things do tend to come in sort of bands. So, before I put this up, I'll give you a look at the weather radar, how long it'll take to get this up on the internet, because every time the power flashes I lose my Wi-Fi connection for about 5 minutes. That's the sweep of Herring Cove Beach. It's about a mile long, black sand for most of it. When you get further over into the distance there, it turns into round stones. On the way home, I have stopped on the more westerly side of the island. At least I'm looking directly west now, out the windshield. Heavy rain here and a bit of surf here as well, but nothing too terribly serious, I don't think. I will be interested to see that weather radar when I get back home, though. Does seem to be a bit more rain now and quite a bit of wind, so maybe there is a new band of the storm passing through here. I don't think I'm violating any copyright laws by showing you this website. This is the Environment Canada weather radar, which is public domain and free for anybody to use. I'm just reloading the page here. Okay, that shot was taken at 12:20 Universal Time, which is Greenwich Mean Time, and that's about 12 minutes ago. And what I'm trying to show is where I live, which is about right here. That little piece of land sticking out there is Grand Manan Island. I'm a little bit to the west of it, under this lighter green blob. I'll try to get a shot of a more local radar here. Okay, there. Okay, that's an area that covers basically where I live. The other shot was showing all of Atlantic Canada, and that again is Grand Manan Island here, right there. And I live just a few miles, 12 miles or so, west of Grand Manan. The lighter green there, which is the area that I'm under, is indicating that it anywhere from 1 to 3 millimeters of rain per hour. And these darker green areas are up to 12 millimeters of rain per hour. So I don't know, there isn't anything showing much down south of us. Now, this red line really is the extent of the radar, even though there's more land showing on the map. So there could be still something stronger coming up from the south, but at this time it would appear as though the worst of it is over with, for here anyway. So I'll see if I can get this up on the internet.